This one is the best stock market trading apps for this year. I've got 5 on the list. These are pretty much the most used, the most well-renowned, biggest names in the industry, specifically for trading stocks and shares on your smartphone. This one really is focused on the USA as well. Stock market apps for you guys. Depending on where you live in the world, you're going to get some different options. But if you're in the States, these apps pretty much have you covered for everything. Webull is number 1 on the list. It's a fantastic app. Now, even if you're not in the States, you can download this app and actually essentially use it for free. Now, obviously you can't trade with it, but they have a paper trading option. So if you're in the States or not, you can download this app, paper trade through there, practice your trading, get to know the app, get to know how to trade if you're a beginner. Webull has an amazing amount of information, and I was a stockbroker for 5 years. We used Bloomberg. It's a professional trading system, but Webull has a lot of information. It's laid out really well. Not as much as Bloomberg, but if you are a retail trader, the trading screen is great. You get NASDAQ level 2 pricing information, a ton of volume information. So if you're really looking to trade a bit actively, Webull definitely is good for that. Webull, at the time of filming this anyway, is quite unique in that they are trying to gain market share, and so they have an offer of free stocks. And it does change depending on the time of year, but essentially if you sign up for Webull, deposit $100 in your account, they will give you free stocks, completely free, valued up to $1,400. Usually they're not going to be that much though, but hey, a free stock is free stock. Anyway, if you do want to sign up for that, I'll put that link in the description. I'll also put some more videos, including tutorials on Webull and other apps in the description to help you out. So check it out if you want. But anyway, Webull as an app has a lot of really good information that I would say active traders would want to see. Webull is completely commission free, so you're not paying any upfront commissions to use the app and trade through the app. You also get this markets tab, which basically gives you a ton of different information on sectors, maybe IPOs that are happening, different stocks or areas in the market that are seeing quite high volumes or quite big price moves. You also get some really good tabs in the trading screen. For example, it will group together a bunch of different analysts and essentially just quickly tell you if a stock is being rated highly, if it's a buy or if it's a sell. Now, of course, you shouldn't take this as rote because obviously analysts can be wrong as well. But overall, I think Webull just does give you a real lot of information laid out well in the right places. Robinhood is next on the list. And this is, I guess, the poster child for the modern era of trading through your smartphone. You know, Robinhood is, I guess, the most well-known brand. And actually, just by the figures, they pretty much have the biggest amount of trading volume of any of these apps on this list or in the States. It's not without its controversy though. There have been times where Robinhood's systems have gone down and people have been unable to place trades during times of high volatility, for example, which can be an issue and has been an issue in the past. But overall, Robinhood really is seen as one of the main brands when it comes to stock market trading apps on your smartphone. So with Robinhood, you get commission-free trading in stocks, ETFs, options, and you can buy and sell cryptocurrency on the app as well, including gold, and they will actually front you some money for gold. You can also trade fractional shares through Robinhood, which has actually been quite a big thing, especially in the last few years, trading fractional shares, which is essentially Robinhood splitting up shares of expensive companies like Google, for example, Amazon. They have very expensive share prices. So trading a fraction of that share just makes it easier for retail investors to trade them. The app is way different to Webull, whereas Webull, I would say, is more like a professional trading system. Robinhood is a little bit more simple. It's definitely just catered towards retail investors who maybe just want to go on the app, maybe have a few $100s in there or a few $1,000, trade frequently. It's definitely designed more like a modern app rather than a trading system that's kind of been ported over to smartphones. This app has without a doubt the highest amount of trading volumes of any of these apps. It really pioneered the commission-free model as well, so it's a very, very well-known brand. Next we have eToro, and this is different again. It is kind of a social network for trading. Now you have tons of tools on here to trade the markets, but they aren't as robust as Webull, for example. So if you have experience with trading and you've used any of these systems before, where you have some complex tools, you have the charting, you have the level 2 data and everything, eToro is going to be really strange for you. You don't really get trading volumes or data or the price book when you're buying and selling shares. When you go into a stock screen, the first thing that you're met with is a Twitter-style news feed. And eToro really is trying to be a social network for trading. So you can trade stocks and shares on there, CFDs as well, depending on which country you're in. It has commission-free trading and everything as well, so that's great. But something unique to eToro is what they call copy trading or copy portfolios. So essentially what eToro want to do is create a social platform for trading. So anyone can go onto eToro, become a trader, and then put all of their trades on the system. The system will then tell you how profitable that trader is, and anybody can open an account on the app, put money in, and essentially copy all of the trades of any of the other traders on the app. So what this is is a modern version of mutual funds. Now, it isn't a mutual fund because that's a legal entity, but what you can do is look at any of the traders, look at their history, look at their portfolios, how much they trade, how much they're up and down each week, each month, and then copy all of their trades. Now, you're not investing in that trader, you're not giving them any money, you're not investing in a fund, but the system will essentially trade exactly the same as them. So every time that trader opens a trade, closes a trade, or does anything, the eToro app will do exactly the same for you. So you can choose basically how much money you want to put into copying that trader, and eToro will do the rest. It's definitely unique and a modern take on financial trading. It may be for you, it may not be, but definitely unique to eToro, and you might want to take a look. Next, we have TD Ameritrade. So TD Ameritrade has two apps. One is TD and then one is Think or Swim. They're a little bit different. The TD app is a little bit simpler. It's for people who maybe just want to put some money aside, make some long-term investments. They're not really active traders. The app itself is quite simple. You get some news. You get to see how your portfolio is doing. Simple, easy, commission-free, no issues whatsoever. Extremely big brand, and it's been around for years. The Think or Swim app is for more active traders. It has more pricing information, volume information, charts. It's way more complicated in terms of all the information that you get. Again, it's a little bit like Webull in giving you a kind of semi-professional trading screen. It's commission free as well. I think it charges you 64 cents per options trade if you want to trade options. They also have a bunch of other platforms. So they have desktop, web, and app. So the web app is actually for iPad really, and then the desktop is really just a professional trading system. Then we come to ETrade. This has recently been bought out by Morgan Stanley. ETrade is one of the biggest in terms of trading volumes of all of these apps. Not that being bought out by Morgan Stanley means anything too much, I guess, but I guess Morgan could maybe integrate some of their products, some of their funds into this app. And now actually ETrade offers a lot of different type of products. You can buy stocks and shares, commission free again. You can invest in portfolios. You can set this up pretty much any way that you want. So you can invest in types of sectors. You can also split up your investments by percentages. So maybe you have, 60% in stocks, 20% in bonds, and the rest in commodities, whatever. You can choose all of this. The different types of accounts they offer are brokerage, retirement, core portfolios, managed portfolios. So managed portfolios, you're actually going to be paying more. And then these are going to be investments in basically some mutual funds. They're going to be actively managed by, I assume, Morgan Stanley investment managers now. The simple brokerage account though is the one where you're just going to be trading yourself and trading commission free. ETrade though is full to the brim with services. If you want to trade it, ETrade has it, and now the link up with Morgan Stanley just makes their product offering even more robust. I would say the app itself, in terms of the information, pricing information, volume information that you get, somewhere in between Webull and Robinhood. It's an incredibly solid app overall, and ETrade, Robinhood, TD, all of these apps offer mostly the same experience, which is now commission-free trading. And then a bunch of other add-on services that may cost a little bit more. But for the core, it's totally commission-free. And they do this by essentially charging the market participants, market makers. They'll pay some rebates to these companies. And so they're not charging you commissions. So genuinely commission-free for trading stocks. Kind of different in how they do everything. And of course, depending on what type of investor you are, you may want to go for one or the other. These really are the main apps to use though if you're looking to get into it. I hope this one was helpful for you. Any questions, comments in the comment section below as always. Thank you for watching this one. Thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.